That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Humanity is still in danger, still on the brink of extinction. Chiralium contamination is severe. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. This is the cargo you need to deliver. Make sure to plot your delivery route.
APAS has been analyzing your actions so far. It's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. Experiment with them and see what you like.
Now displaying your current order grade.
DHB Magellan. Integrate! Everyone, hold on tight.
Death Stranding 2 is really close to be released. It'll be available to play this month, in June 26th, and will be the sequel of the game that divided opinion around the world, but is now beloved as a unique video game, as it is. The sequel is again being developed by the studio Kojima Productions, in a partnership with PlayStation, just like the first game. So it'll only be available on PlayStation 5, at least in the start, because the first game is nowadays also available on Xbox Series and PC. The sequel, I'm sure it'll be released on PC in some moment, but on Xbox, I still don't know. But let's keep watching more gameplay and scenes of this highly anticipated
Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps.
As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support.
You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. You can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly.
How does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Join Sam on the next chapter of his journey as he attempts to connect Australia to the chiral grid. Face a dynamic environment with day and night cycles, natural disasters such as earthquakes, sandstorms, and wildfires, and a thunderstorm that instantly ages everything it touches. To navigate this dangerous landscape, you'll need to build new types of infrastructure, learn to use advanced equipment, and fight or evade the supernatural creatures that roam the fragmented world. Face enigmatic robot soldiers, new EPs, and boss types that will push Sam to his limits. As you prepare for each quest, you'll craft weapons like machine guns, shotguns, and grenade launchers to deal with the threats. Or choose to avoid confrontations altogether by using stealth, holograms, silent takedowns, and long-range equipment. With APS upgrades, Sam can learn new abilities to increase his chances of survival, like a faster rate of fire or less noise when needed. Death Stranding's iconic social strand system returns to encourage asynchronous connections between people around the world. Your actions in the game influence how other players interact with the world, and vice versa. So connect, collaborate, and support your fellow carriers on their journeys.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
I've been alone this whole time.
You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
This time, I'll make a lasting connection with the lady in red. The perfect ending humanity deserves.
For the sake of the future, we must all come together. As a barrier to the bad, and a gateway to the good. All hands, brace for launch. You brought America together, helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger, still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
he said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. Guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me! Pathetic guitarist, where's the rest of your band?
Like a bridge that's been helpful. Donate resources to community projects, store field equipment and shared lockers, and complete unfinished deliveries by finding lost cargo. As you help other players on their journeys, your reputation will grow and grant you access to valuable resources and new gear. With his companions by his side, Sam embarks on a new journey to save humanity from extinction. Join them as they traverse a troubled world filled with supernatural enemies, obstacles, and a haunting question. Should we have connected?
World divided, made whole, with a few sticks for encouragement. The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical ropes, the more essential sticks seem to become.
Beyond the classic character from the first game, those who survived shall be returning to the game. But as expected, there will be new characters too, and not just characters, also new weapons, vehicles, even a combat motorcycle that you probably have seen in the gameplay already. There will be new gadgets, new delivery mechanisms, beyond the classic ones of course. My favorite one in the first game was the zip line. When I unlocked, it was really fun to connect every place I could with, especially in that unforgiving, snowy mountains. Without the zip line, it'd be way harder, and gladly it's a mechanic that's also coming back to the sequel, so it'll be really fun to connect to the map using it. The graphic of the game is photorealistic once again, and now, even better, with impressive scenes and amazing, incredible details. Such as the first game, beyond the gameplay. One of the most important points of the game was the storytelling, with awesome cutscenes, amazing characters combined with impressive acting from the actors, that gave all of themselves in performance to create this immersive storyline. But yes, the story is confusing, and it shall keep this way in Death Stranding 2. But something tells me that now, that everyone know what is Death Stranding, Kojima will create something even greater in all aspects. And I truly believe he'll surprise everyone once again. The classic gameplay is back, so if you like the core of gameplay of the first game, that's deliver things, it'll be back here, but in a bigger map, different environments, and a lot of new features as you can see. But beyond all that, the combat shall be more present in the second game. It was in the first game, but not as much as in the second, it seems. So as I said, there will be new weapons and a lot of new enemies, as we could also see in the gameplays. So if you like the combat of the first game and wanted more, the second may surprise you in this aspects, and that's the gameplay showcase of Death Stranding 2. Let me know your opinions. Do you think it'll be a game of the year, Nonne? Or it'll just be a good sequel of Death Stranding? Or even less? Well, there are great games this year, some that were already released, and some that are still coming out, so it'll be really interesting to see the Game Awards this year. Death Stranding 2 will be released in June 26th, 2025, developed by the master Kojima, and will be available only on PlayStation 5, costing $70. Thanks for watching, like the video for more, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next video.